We're here with 30,000 of our closest friends in Orlando, Florida for our #1 customer event called SAP Sapphire. And if this event is any judge, the global economy is in really great shape. We have 1 million people joining us online. So right now our business is looking very strong. We're coming off a great first quarter and we're highly optimistic about our business.
And that's, I guess, helped, Bill, by some structural growth wins, as you were mentioning. But in terms of the cyclical outlook, is it fair to say that global growth has been hurt significantly by the trade war? I also think of Germany. We had some more disappointing factory orders out of Germany this morning, and of course SAP headquartered there. Do you think that the China trade issues is weighing significantly on global growth?
I think psychologically it's very important that we work towards a trade deal, obviously, between the U.S. and China. And I think there's going to be some ups and downs to the negotiation, but I'm optimistic that we'll get something done. In terms of our company, we support the biggest businesses that support customers all over the world. For example, I was with Tim Cook today from Apple on stage talking about new innovations that we're jointly bringing to the marketplace. So if companies are pulling back because things are tightening up, they need to digitally transform to do more with less. If they see a growth opportunity, they need to digitally transform to connect with that single view of their consumer so they can upsell, cross-sell, and expand globally. So we're kind of a unique asset, a rarity in the enterprise application software industry because we tend to be strong in down and up times. But I seriously do not see an impact in the global economy right now for business software. And I spoke to my colleagues in other companies and they're saying the same thing. So don't be too concerned at this stage about the global economy for businesses like ours.
I like, Bill, when you're making the case for your stock as the safe haven, and we have seen that with some of the enterprise software names. When you say that you don't see a slowdown in the overall business and the economy, are you talking globally, or is it U.S. versus other parts of the world?
U.S. is very fast right now. I mean, the GDP numbers just like I do. And if you look at the U.S. and China on a GDP basis, it's still highly encouraging. And Europe actually had some numbers that were better than people had expected. So if I look at the whole economy right now, and we are kind of a bellwether for large companies and how they're spending, they all need to digitally transform. There's a $1.6 trillion gap between selling customers what they expect and then actually getting their feedback and did they actually receive what they expected. So we're launching a major move in experience management to close that experience gap. What we're also doing is we basically have the operational systems, the systems of record that run companies. So we're giving that intelligent enterprise to businesses so they can digitize and fundamentally change the experience for their customers, employees, products, and brands. When I think about what's the big move in the economy, it's experience and it's operations. It's X data plus O data. And that's where the money is. That's where the growth is. So companies right now that over-index their investment in digitizing their services are going to win. And SAP is at the center of that. That's probably why I'm quite optimistic about what I'm seeing. I've got $14 billion in pipeline at this event in Orlando, Florida. Okay. So we're excited.